Am I live?
You're in.
Cool. Anyway, hello everyone. I'm Paradox, very
User left your
smartly dressed
channel.
up today. And I am going to be doing some monster prom dressed appropriately, obviously. Because why wouldn't I be? So yeah, basic premise of this game. I'd be playing a monster, trying to get other monsters to get with me. Self-explanatory, to be honest. I know I look like a penguin. This fun fact is, I think it's a Doctor Who tie that I got from a magazine once. Because this, if you can't tell, is quite an old tuxedo from, I think I last wore at Christmas time, because I have a prom suit, but I'm not trusting myself to get it dirty because my prom's in about 10 days and I don't want to pay for dry cleaning. So, Doctor Who magazine bow tie, old tuxedo. I look like a penguin, I know, but it's the best I'll do. So, just trust in the system and we will get there. So, yeah, without further ado, by the way, in case I keep looking down, it's because I got my thing open on my phone, because I only have one monitor, because I'm poor. That's basically it. So, I'll constantly be looking down there to try and talk to you. So, yeah, I'm gonna go for Polly. What does that mean? Oh, the carrot. You can tell I haven't played this game. I know like one or two things. So, let's begin. So, what we'll do, we'll have sound effects or voice effects.
Sweet!
For you. Tell me if it's a bit too loud. So, yeah. We're gonna go for a full game. I know Jackbox runs slightly over, so I'm gonna try and make up a bit. We might slightly go into day drinking, but I'm sure they won't mind. Won't you? Yeah, good, thanks. So, without further ado, okay, here's a question for the chat. Do you want me to voice this, or do you want me to just let you read it? Because like the speed I read things, that I'm gonna be like next. So I could read it for you if you so want. Yes, Jammy. Better be quick. Yeah, I'll put out a poll on Slack. You will have 24 hours to decide. Yeah, I know, Jammy. It's been sorted.
In this situation, it might have been slightly smarter to do the short game Paradox and not the long game, because
Okay.
that's a bit long.
I'll do the short game because everyone's told. Oh, can't decide myself. Anyway, we're gonna go for the short game instead. So hope you're all happy. But yeah, so I think I will. So spooky heist. No, I'm not, because I don't feel make fun of me. So I'm just gonna let you read it for yourself. So this is basically just like, yeah, the lead up. So sometimes reckless, sometimes brilliant, sometimes just stupid, but always willing to live life to the fullest. We were on a wild journey to discover who we really were. Just as a note as well, for anyone who wants to know, is that this game is all about sort of like you can be anyone you want. You can go for a boy or a girl. So I don't know who I'm gonna go for. I played this once, I think, and I refunded it because I found it boring. But here we are again. So who do I want to be? Oh, so I can be a weird, like, I don't even, like, ghost guy, fire girl, zombie guy, or Frankenstein's girlfriend, by the looks of it. So I think I'm gonna go for you, because he looks cool. So I'm not gonna name him Green Brian. Green Brian. What should I name him? Should I give him a custom name? Should I name him myself? I don't know. Let's get some ideas going on. What should we name this character? So we've got. He looks douchey. I give you that. He looks very douchey. So let's get some character names going on, and we'll see how we go. I've started thinking of doing my own name. Douchebag McGee. Douchebag. Douchebag. I think you could do he, she, or they. We'll leave it as he. Douchebag. Oh, no. Seems like douche. Douche. I'm gonna name him Douche because of the slight French accent. So Douche. His name is Douche.
Sure.
So yeah, and we were yet to experience its ultimate challenge, the Monster Prom. I remember it clearly. 3 weeks were left, and as we fantasized about our dream prom dates, we were all scrambling to catch the attention of one of our 6 most characteristic classmates.
Huzzah!
Miranda Vanderbilt, 19, a sweet mermaid princess who was as cute as she was genocidal. Damien LeVay, a fearless demon with a taste for destruction and a love of fire. Scott Howell, a werewolf athlete who compensated for his rather small brain with a stupidly huge heart. I like it. Liam D. Lioncourt, a hipster vampire whose standoffish demeanor hid that he was truly a lovable dog.
Yay!
Polly Geist, a party ghost with an I don't even know how to say that word. Hunger for all the wrong things.
What?
And Vera Oberlin, that sounds German, a mean self-made Gorgon with a merciless sense of business. That's evil right there. So it was clear it had to be one of them, but who? We only had 3 weeks left to choose our prom date. Even more daunting, we only had 3 weeks left to woo them and conquer their heart. But as I already said, we were young and afraid, and we were ready to start. Let's see. So I don't know who to go for. So welcome to Monster Prom's stupidest pop quiz ever. All minds are rotten, but they're rotten in so many different ways. Oh, that's quite lovely. Worry no more. We'll be using our PhD in bullshit to diagnose which kind of deviant sicko you are. Monster Prom's stupidest pop quiz ever, trademark, will throw a bunch of absurd questions at you and turn your answers into character stats. This way, each of you will start by having stats that better reflect your true selves. Let's start. So, this is probably going to end badly. I was thinking of going for Scott, Ruby. That's sort of like, I don't know, we'll get a lot of, what we'll do a bit later on when we start talking to people, I'll get some more sort of like ideas of who I should talk to more. So, you get the chance to produce a movie. It's based on the most influential Russian novelist of the 20th century have gone nuts. They don't remember anything about last night. Now they can't find the manuscript of the brothers. I can't say that word, and neither that word. Have to deliver it today. Something about superheroes, but with a love triangle between a beautiful yet somewhat relatable girl. Maybe she's always starting she's a mess. And two of the super hot superheroes, which are like vampires or pirates, are both instant hit. Two cool guys walking away from rad explosions, and they don't look at the explosions. They don't give a fuck about the explosions. They reflect on life and love. But it's super dope and kick-ass because they do walking away from never-ending explosions. I think I know exactly what one I'm going to pick. Ooh, I got bold. The coolest reality show would be 8 rich people fight the weekly challenges to see who's the best at giving money to you. People in positions of power must face off all sorts of questions relevant to their field, and if they fail, they lose their jobs, the society wins. That was a bit too deep. 12 experts on the various arts of seduction live in a house where they must face a common challenge, seducing a potato into marriage somehow. Which one do we think? Should we? I'm sort of stuck between the first one and the last one, so could be either or. They're very like, I think. So I'll wait. I'll give you 10 seconds to get some audience participation going on. So Evil thinks number 1. Is it? So 8 rich people find a weekly chance to see who's the best to give you money to. Spuds. You know, I might do the last one just because of our very own Spudster. So this one's for you. Ooh, charming. You find a genie in a bottle. You can ask it for whatever you want. What do you ask it? Before asking for anything, you try to negotiate up to the 3 standard wishes. I don't ask for anything. I drink the genie from the bottle. I grant my own wishes. A rainbow that you can eat. Him not to be so cliche. Genie and wishes. So mainstream. Ugh. Infinite confetti. His friendship. Ooh, this is a hard. I sort of would love infinite confetti. Because you could just be like walk into a room and all of a sudden like confetti starts raining everywhere. But yeah, I think I'm gonna go for infinite confetti. Ooh, I got Polly. Ooh. So, oh, that was it. So let's have a look at this. So yeah.
Sure.
Douche, as we like to call it. So I assume we start. Oh, look at this. It's our stats. So we've got smart, boldness, creativity, charm, fun, and money. And by the looks of it, each of these different sections sort of give a little like attribute even. So we've got the bold in the bottom, sort of right down here. We've got the fun by the tree, which looks like a rave. The love in the basketball court. The knowledge in the class. The money in the library, and the creativity in the theatre bit by the looks of it. So I've currently got 7 smart, 7 boldness, 4 creativity, 7 charm, 3 fun, and 5 money. I think I want to start off in the gym because I thought whole point of this is trying to find a date, so we're gonna start off here. That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place. Everything seems lost, but you deliver an inspirational speech that fuels your team spirit, leading to a spectacular comeback. You're clearly a natural born leader. Oh, thank you. You gain 2. Oh, you get 2 charms, so you can actually get things. Let's see. And here comes Liam, granted to anyone who will listen to my feelings. Oh, here's Dwitty's crush. So I have such pity for creatures that have to consume things other than blood. Grocery shopping, cooking, chewing. It's a nightmare. No wonder there are so many fad diets. People don't want to come and choose what they eat. Like, have you heard of the Matryoshka diet? You eat a tapeworm and then eat a bigger tapeworm to swallow that tapeworm, and so on until all of your organs are replaced by tapeworms. It's usually fatal, but the corpses do look fabulous. Ooh, here comes Polly. So I'm sort of like, I don't know, I sort of stuck between Polly or the werewolf guy, or the fight. I'm sort of like maybe going towards her. Oh man, that brings back so many memories. The Matryoshka diet is how I died. I miss fad diets. I used to get up to the stupidest shenanigans just to get my hands on the latest food.
Hey bros.
Ooh. What are you guys talking about? Fad diets? Sign me up. I'll do anything that'll get me more ripped. Anything. So yeah. Let's see. So have you heard of the so yeah, Matryoshka. That's how you say it. Thank you, Ruby. But so let's see. What can I say? Have you heard of the Imhop cleanse? I'm Hotep cleanse. It's where you only eat things that came from a mummy. Mummies are rare, so you get super skinny. Plus, you get to rob tombs. You've heard of the Paleo diet? Now just try the Jurassic diet. You can't eat anything that isn't dinosaur. Killing a T-Rex alone will get you super buff. So, by the looks of it, I could choose to sort of cater to these two or him. So it's sort of a choice of which one I want. Who should I? Out of these 3, who should I go for? For like some chat participation. I have, but it was a long time ago. That mummy movie. Yes, we have. I might. I don't know what to do. Okay, challenge is on. I think I'm gonna.
Awesome, bro.
Whoa, awesome. I've always wanted to punch T-Rex, and now I finally have my excuse. But dinosaurs died out years ago, Scott. Where are you going to find one? Easy. I'll squat thirst so hard it'll send me back and die. I'm sure there's a number of squat thrusts you can do that'll alter the fabric of reality, Scott. That shows how little you know about squat thrusts, Polly. That no problem that can't be solved by squat thrusts. Ooh, it looks like he likes me a bit. Later, Scott shows you how to do your math homework with squat thrusts. The magic is real. You gain 2 charm and 1 fun. Oh, I think I'm gonna maybe go. Oh, that was it.
Sure.
So by the looks of it, I can choose what table I go on. So, this is gonna be a fun one. I still want to go for Scott. Oh, Polly, Scott. Oh, no, I think I'll go for Scott. Watching Vera eat is usually pretty disturbing, because snakes eat at the same time as she does, but at least it's usually quiet. This time, however, Scott is doing his best to change that.
Touchdown!
Go lefty, gobble that mouse. No, watch out for Wiggles coming up from behind us. Use that tongue, go! He does this every week or so, whenever my snakes need a meal. He seems to think that snake eating contests are a competitive sport. Also, I don't think he realised that actually snake eating contests would probably involve people eating snakes. I tried charging him for tickets to get him to stop, but he actually pays to do this. He keeps track of each snake's statistics on a little index card. He even gives them names. go Slither, go Bendy, go Sanchez, go Snake Snake. Woo! Those aren't even their names. God, no matter how much he pays for the tickets, it isn't enough. This seems like a really tense situation. You resolve it in the only way you know how, by opening your mouth and yelling. It was so boring. This is nothing compared to earthworm eating contests. Or snake, 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 eat that food and stay. Oh, I like that one. So, oh yes. Okay, I think I've decided I'm gonna go for Mr. Werewolf over here. That's the spirit. Get your head in the game, Sanchez. Do snakes have heads, or are they just necks and a face? That's a very good point, actually. You know, shower thoughts right there. Whoa, check it out. Bendy's been behind all season with a record low BMI. That's body mass index. The index because I wrote it on this index card. But now she's hungry for victory. Let's go, Bendy. Swallow that glory. The snakes really do seem to enjoy having an audience. They're really hamming it up. Or should it be snaking it up? Ooh, now, that's pretty good. I give it to them. Your wild cheering motivates Bendy to really go all out, and she tries to grab the mouse out of Lefty's jaws, but the two end up tearing it in half. Ah, my scalp! It'll take another snake charmer / hairdresser hours to get those organs out. Oh, major foul on Bendy there. She's going to be out for the rest of the season. Damn right she is. I'm having her muzzled, and her name is Spirulina. By the time Vera's cleaned up the blood and run off, you've made plans to meet with Scott and watch the next match. Nice! So it looks like I am slowly building. His name is Scott. Remember Scott. That's the one. Scott. Scott is the one we like. So, oh, it's in the evening. Oh, and I get a twist this time.
Sure.
So, let's think in the mind of Scott. Where would Scott be at this hours? Would it be the like weird tree rave? Would he be in, or he wouldn't be in class? He might be doing sports. Let's try the bathrooms. That day you skip class and just hang out in the bathrooms because you respect no authority. I guess some people would just want to watch the world burn. By skipping class and hanging out in the bathroom, you gave 0 shits but gained 2 boldness. Well, that's nice. That day you didn't expect to find a fucking wild giraffe in the WC. Also, I know it's not after 9, but this game swears, so we're going to push it back to 8 if that's okay, Evil. The creature is wrecking everything in a very griffinly manner. You can only assume that this thing's natural habitat isn't the school bathrooms. You realise that you're not alone in here. Scott and Damien are unsuccessfully trying to contain the situation. So Scott's here. That's good. I was right.
Whoa!
Damien, I'm starting to think that this maybe wasn't such a good idea after all. Oh God, that's loud. Damn, this thing is crazy. How is this happening again? Our plan was perfect this time. Next time, we should try the brie cheese instead off the Gouda. I think that's why we drove the Griffin crazy. Let me try a note. B-R-I... Damien, it's brie cheese. Yo, brie cheese. Not now. We need to do something about this Griffin or we're gonna get fucking expelled. Hey you, come help us. We gotta calm this thing down. There comes a time in everyone's life where they need to deal with the wild Griffin. That time for you is now. So, it's time to try that specific spell that turns Griffin into plates of spaghetti. You knew it was going to be useful one day. You need to make that Griffin respect you, and the only way by challenging it into a rap. Oh, we have to do the hip hop battle. Oh, the Griffin destroys you. I love that. Luckily for you, it does so in a figurative sense by tearing you apart with incredible rhymes, which is pretty impressive since the Griffin is only capable of making loud Griffin noises. Look, Damien, it worked, just like we planned. Someone challenged the Griffin to a rap battle, tapping into its power, dormant hip-hop abilities. Awesome! We're geniuses, Scott. Now we can be its managers and become rich. I always knew this ridiculous plan was foolproof. And you! Maybe next time you can do better by being musically streamrolled by an awesome hip-hop Griffin lame ass. Whoa! You are not made for rapping. The WC was saved, but your dignity was not, so you lose 2 fun and 1 boldness. Oof! That was a bad choice. So I think I want to see what
sure.
this rave is. Or should I go to auditorium? Auditorium or rave? Let's have a decision. Or maybe, so we have a choice. I'm going to say gym, outdoors, or auditorium. But yeah, this is a lovely game. So, remember, keep in mind we want to get with Scott. So Scott's the one. So I think I'm going to give you all 10 seconds. Rave. Oh, I've got rave. Let's go to rave. That day during recess, you start a half-an-hour rave that goes full crazy. You have no idea how it escalates so much, but there are at the party there are like 300 people. Someone summons demons from a nightmare dimension. The consequence might destroy the fabric of reality itself, but who cares? It's a rad party. You gain 2 fun, thank God. So we've regained the fun we lost in the bathroom. Oh, Scott's here. You've noticed Polly and Scott on the lawn doing something. Polly is chewing determinedly on a hula hoop, while Scott slowly covers himself in sunglasses. Despite your better judgment, you ask what they're doing. Yoga, bro. What does it look like? Liam said we should practice some yoga in order to cleanse our body of all the drugs and sports. And I was like, sure. Oh, voice break. Sure, I'll try anything once. So here we are, doing yoga. It seemed like a lot of work to look up yoga on the internet, so instead we just made an educated guess based on actually nothing. Oh man, what if we're doing it wrong? Like, yeah, do you know anything about yoga? Do you have any tips from how to do the yoga best? So, we need some, I'm gonna say, you need some yoga pants. Yoga pants? Are those pants that do yoga, or pants made out of yoga? Neither, silly. Man, I can't believe I didn't think of yoga pants before. He means YOGA pants, as in yielding organic gum armor pants. They're what battle mechs wear when they want to breathe down there. Oh, that makes so much sense. Of course you would want your gum arms to be breathable and organic if you're doing yoga. Paula just happens to have 2 pairs of yoga pants in his locker. She and Scott lay waste to the countryside and get super limber in the process. You gain 2 creativity and 1 fun. That worked! So yeah.
Sure.
So, oh, Scott's on the table. Who is that? We haven't seen him, so we don't know who they are. Who Tony the Tiger is. Oh, that weird princess, and he's... Well, I want to find out. You find Scott and Damien immersed in their favourite mobile game, Pokemon Go, based on the classic Pocket Human. My regional Bossworth used income tax audit. Oh no, my Lindsay Robert never saves receipts. It's super effective. Haha. And now for the finishing blow. What regional contracted lymphoma? Regional lymphoma deals 500 physical damage to him and 999 emotional damage to him and his loved one. Woo, I won again. Why are all your Pokemon so unhealthy, Damien? Because I make them all smoke cigarettes and live next to the toxic waste dumps, obviously. Maybe you should stop that. Oh, where's the fun in that? Let's have another match. What are you 2 nerds doing? Nerding around? Nerd up, nerds. So this looks like a sort of jock guy. Whoa, Scott, is that you? We didn't recognize you under all that nerdery. What are you doing playing a dumb video game for stupid babies? But Pokemon's isn't dumb. It's cool because no way is Scott gonna come up with anything. But if you do, maybe you can score some points with Scott or Damien. So, show them that phone-equipped Pokemon Go's can also be used as football. Let's try that one. Oh, yes. Forget Scott. I'm going to hold you to that, Sporty, by the way. If I get Scott, I'm going to make you pay £5. No way! I didn't know that was a feature of Pokemon Go's. It's not. He's just going to grab someone's phone and... You snatch Damien's phone, heft in one hand and fling it across the cafeteria. Hey, my phone! What the dick was that for? Yay! Someone do something! I'll get it. Whoa, bro, checking out the perfect spiral on that throw. That's techniques right there. I'm getting way too into this. I'm not gonna lie. I'm like, I know Tony's table is great, but product placement and we don't want to get copyright strikes. So, I mean, we didn't. So, yeah. Let's all install Pokemons on our phone right now and then throw our phones at each other. The Wolfpack bounded off to play full contact tag. Scott soon returns with Damien's phone in his mouth. Damien's phone is pretty much destroyed, but Scott is so happy to be playing fetch with you. So that's good. We're almost there with him. So,
sure.
So I think we haven't been to the auditorium yet, so let's find out there. That day, while we were rehearsing for the class play, it's thought as though muses themselves have been descended to give you a figurative blowjob. Your performance is intense and inspiring. It'll be remembered for generations, which is pretty rad by high school play standards. You gain 2 creativity, so I gain 2 creativity for doing nothing. That's great. Oh, Scott. Nearby you see Scott and the Wolfpack talking. Scott, we have the greatest power drink to date. Check this out, bro. Oh, I love power drinks. But wait, this cutting-edge sports supplement is like nothing before. There's no need to mix it with a beverage. You can consume it using only your nose. It's called cocaine. Yeah, cocaine. Whoa, that doesn't sound like a regular power drink, which definitely means it's cutting edge, just like you said. Yeah, it's like 50% energy, 50% powder, and 100% raw power. God damn it with these crazy pranks. Before you can do anything, Scott has snorted all the coke. Whoa! And he's gone full wolf mode, and he's basically unleashed and is destroying everything he sees. You need to do something to calm him down, but what? Oh, old memes. Give him a flashy fidget spinner. Using a vast knowledge of aromatherapy, give him some lavender-scented cocaine to neutralize the regular. I really want to do this. You give... I couldn't help it. You give Fierce Wolf the fidget spinner. He seems to like it. He tries to spin it, but he's so high on coke, he soon grows tired of it and spinning it, and instead wants to write a crime novel. 15 minutes and 5 chapters later, he realizes he could learn Brazilian cuisine. Then he forgets the pau de quilo he starts preparing in the oven he purchased online, because now he's into pottery, and now he's doing all his taxes and your taxes, and now he's starting a law film with Ram and the Heart. He's and now he's taken -2 charm and 1 stats review, has invested it into the stock market, and it's gone. You solved nothing today. Well, that's great. So we're back to morning. So I think we should do.
Sure.
Let's go to class. I think class is in one place. Oh, it has whatever her name is.
Hey, stranger.
Oh, it's a shop. Welcome to my little shop. Buy some shit. I have shit that will boost your stats. Shit that will lead you into stupid new adventures. Even some shit that might be much needed at some very specific moments. So take a look. So, a sexy fake Latin accent. A tampon used by the former prom queen. A fake badass tattoo. A motivational poster, or a Russian novel with insight approach to universal matters such as love and death. Or I can get some impractically yet kind of funny glasses. Remember when these used to be cool? Now they aren't, but they're still ridiculous, so they're still fun in their own twisted way. How to sexy Latin? I think we should use a motivational
No refunds.
poster. Because I just love him. So anyway, let's try class again, because I don't think... Oh, wait, there's lunch.
Sure.
Of course. So yeah, I'm going to join the table with these two. I know that you sit down to enjoy a nice normal meal at the spooky high cafeteria as usual. Lol, JK, something's fucked up and it is always going on here. And today is no different. Oh, hello, douche. Oh, hello, douche. Did you want to come sit with us an hour? Imaginary friend. No one else is here. Their imaginary friend roars at and the whole cafeteria shakes. Okay, douche, you have some smarts. You're probably going to figure this out pretty quick. Why do we have wild beasts under the table? Why don't you take a guess? He's asking you to guess because we totally forgot our plan. Scott! No, we didn't. Shut up. We were going to teach you the piano or maybe the saxophone. I lost my notes. No worries. No notes needed. You know exactly what they should do with this wild beast. The wild beast should be the new school mascot. Put him in a sports jersey and let's rock. Go team! It's obvious you brought such a beast to the kitchen to turn it into the next Monster Chef champion so you can split the Monster Chef cash prize. I'm not even going to answer that, Ruby, because I know what it is. It's a no. So I think I'm going to turn it into a... Oh, yes! We're slowly getting there with Scott. Oh, that's a great idea. I'm pretty sure Spooky Hill already has a mascot, but you know what they say, the more mascots the merrier. I really don't think they say that. Well, they should. If most schools have only one mascot, having multiple mascots will be even more the thing that makes our amazing school even more extra special. I can see it now. The spooky high wild beast that Scott and Damien keep under the tables. Rah, rah, rah beast. Eat the other one and go team and make a feast. And try not to get an infection from yeast. Actually, that chant is pretty dope. Douche! Thank you tons. The wild beast mascot will sure be fun. If you ask me, I owe you one. If you were to nitpick, you can actually point out that tons and 1/fun don't actually rhyme. But why would you nitpick such an adorable and genuine display of affection from darling Scott? Oh, darling Scott. So, we're very close to prom. I didn't realise how close we actually were.
Um,
So
sure.
I think we've been everywhere. Apart from the library, but I wanna go. Don't know where. As our last one, out of all these down here, where should I go? I have no money, but I have lots of fun, charm, creativity, boldness, and smarts. So let's see. I'm gonna give you all the time in the world, but you got the choice between the auditorium, the class, the library, the outdoors, the gym, and the bathrooms. So, your choice. Bum, bum, bum. I like this music. Yes. Oh look, I even have the multiple post up there. Come on, guys, give me some ideas. Otherwise, I'll have to decide for myself. That could be very bad. So I think I'm gonna. Oh, no one's around. I'll just go to the library because we haven't been there. So that day, you spent some time at the library's PC sending malicious. It doesn't sound very nice, but who's really on the blame list? Like, you lose 10 karma, which isn't a stat in this game, so who cares? And you get 2 money, which is completely not useless. Oh, you mind your own business when Scott jogs up and gives you a friendly punch in the shoulder. It almost destroys you. Hey bro, I was just looking for you. The big game's today, and I need your friendly face to pet me out. I know we got cheerleaders for that and whatever, but between you and me, bro, I didn't think our cheerleaders are hype enough. Aww. They're supposed to be giving 110%, but they're only giving like 107, 108 tops. That's why I need you to give 115% of the game, right? So I can give 120 or even 135. Thanks, bro. Anyway, kind of you. See you tonight. Scott bumps your fists and sprint off without even waiting for you to agree to this cheerleading scheme. You guess this is what you're gonna be like to be Scott's bro. So, what are you gonna do to get him amped for the game? So pick up the other cheerleaders and juggle them, or dress up like a full moon, perch at the top of the bleachers. Maybe he'll transform. Ooh, this is a hard one. I'm just gonna pick randomly, like. Ooh, there you go. You get to the thrusty full moon costume out of storage and climb to the top of the bleachers. That night, with the stadium lights reflecting off you, it looks like the moon came down from heaven to have sex with the spooky high school. Scott's not only the werewolf on the team, pretty much the whole squad goes nuts at the sight of you. Suddenly, the other team is facing off against a mob of furious wolves. The Wolfmen jerseys are all ripped to shreds, but it's pretty clear whose team they're on. The other team flees the field, screaming, "This is exactly why we don't schedule games on full moons!" Later that night, Scott comes jogging up to you in a big hurry. He seems to have found some clothes. Hey bro, I'm supposed to be at the big game, but nobody's at the stadium. I'm super worried. What's that? You're saying the game's already happened? And we won? And the other team is suing us for grievous body harm? Wow, that's great news. Funny how I don't remember any of it. Well, I'm sure there's no reason for that. Shh, don't ruin its innocence. It's so beautiful. You gain 2 boldness and 1 creativity. Douche. Oh! Okay. So, literally, we haven't talked to Damien, Polly, Vera, Miranda, Liam. So, yeah, I haven't talked to any of them apart from the one, the only Scott. So, if this works, Sporty Cuff will donate £5 to charity. So, fingers crossed that Scott says yes.
Howdy.
Yes.
Sure.
So, you finally pluck up your courage and ask your beloved to go to Monster Prom with you. Prom?
Awesome, bro.
Sure, why not? It sounds funny. Well, guess what, Sporty? £5 to charity, please. There'll be so much hard partying that it'll count as a workout.
Love.
Prom night was rad. Well, there was a part where the full moon came out and Scott transformed into a rabbit wolf and nearly killed 3 people. But aside from that, it was a wonderful night to remember. So, most likely to make Pluto a planet again. So, look at that, 25 out of 390. And that's 25 outcomes out of 1,392. So, Sporty, I'm afraid that you're going to have to donate £5 to charity. I mean, that's not a bad thing, but that's a great thing, actually. So, yeah. that was Monster Prom. Now, I do hope you all enjoyed. I went really well, like full on with the voice. So I hope you all enjoyed. I hope you liked my little tuxedo. It was a nice little touch. So next, you're up for a big treat, everyone. Up next, you've got Day Drinking with Stu, Oakley, and a few friends, which is going to be great. So, yeah, this has been me streaming. So, I'm going to let Evil, whatever he wants to do, take over. So, yeah, thank you all for joining me. It's been a lovely night. So, I will hold on. Oh, sorry. That's my bad. I've been told the wrong thing. It's the Switch, I forgot. It's been changed, the whole thing. So next, it's actually the Switch session. Yeah, the Switch session, that was my bad. It's a Switch session next, not Day Drinking. Day Drinking's after that. So yeah, anyway, I will see you all later. And I hope you all stay for some Switch. So thank you for joining me, and I'll see you all soon. Bye. Yeah. There you go. It's in chat, by the way. Yeah, Mario.